You gotta be fucking kidding.
Hey there Internet, and welcome to episode 6 in Rue's Horror Corner. We just met the charming Norman Bates in last episode Psycho, and as the title of this video already gave away, today I want to talk about 1982's The Thing. This adaptation of John W. Campbell's novella, Who Goes There, has a lot of big names attached to it. Halloween's co-creator and director John Carpenter, Italian composing legend Ennio Morricone, and known stars such as Kurt Russell, Keith David, and Wilford Brimley are just a few of these names. But where will The Thing rank on my shitty to scary scale? To find that out, we have to talk about it first. Well then, let's have a look at the movie's premise. Wasting no time at all, The Thing opens with an UFO crashing down to Earth. I see, this is going to be a sci-fi horror movie. Aliens? Great, we haven't had those before in the series. The movie now immediately jumps to the Antarctica and the very cute doggo. Oh, this is going to be great. I don't even have enough time to complain. There are already 2 guys in a helicopter trying to kill the fluffer. The chase ends at an US National Science Station, where we are introduced to our main character, R.J. MacReady.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
She's in the bed.
Turns out the meanies in the helicopter are Norwegian researchers from a nearby station. One of the idiots blows himself up, and his buddy is hellbent on putting down the fluffer.
Helvete, kom der vekk! Det har ikke en bikkje i! Det er en slags ting! Det imiterer en bikkje! Det er ikke mekanikk! Kom der vekk, idioter!
I hope none of you speaks Norwegian, because that guy just gave away a major plot point of the movie. Justice is swift though, as the station commander puts the douche down. To find out why the hell 2 guys want to kill an innocent dog, MacReady and the station's doctor, Dr. Cooper, decide to check out the Norwegian station. They find the station burned down and abandoned, except for this guy. Those blood icicles are a nice touch. After finding a suspicious ice block, they also stumble upon a really weird body, which they promptly take back home with them. The strange body is promptly dissected by the station's researcher, Blair, but besides the unusual shape, nothing extraordinary shows up. I think it's time to get the ball rolling. Would you look at that? Our dog buddy is making new friends.
Holy shit, look at this fucking thing! Oh my god, what the fuck is that, bro?
Exactly. Look at that fucking thing. No wonder the Norwegians wanted to kill it.
Mac wants the flamethrower.
Mac wants the what?
That's what he said. Now move.
That's an awesome line. But why is there a flamethrower to begin with? Is that an everyday item for Arctic researchers? MacReady tries to kill the thing, but bullet seems useless. Also this shit happens. This guy, Clark, that's totally me. The team fries the thing, and everything seems alright again. I think this is a pretty good introduction to the movie so far. If this tickled your interest, and you want to find out yourself how the rest of the movie plays out, go ahead, pause this video, watch the movie, and come back. If you don't care and simply want my sophisticated take on it, let's talk about the remainder of the film.
I just cannot believe any of this voodoo bullshit.
You're in a horror movie, dude. Everything is possible. Still shook by the sudden appearance and attack of the thing, the team conducts another autopsy, revealing the nature of the creature.
You see, what we're talking about here is an organism that imitates other life forms, and it imitates them perfectly. When this thing attacked our dogs, it tried to digest them, absorb them.
So it's a Ditto? Is this a Pokemon prequel? Is Mewtwo going to show up? That would be great. Led on by the Norwegians' recordings, MacReady and the others stumble upon the thing's origins.
I'd say the ice it's buried in is 100,000 years old, at least.
That's right, ancient aliens. This would have been a shocking thing to find out if we haven't seen the UFO in the very beginning. Anyhow, things start to get out of hand, as Blair predicts a 75% chance that one or more members of the team are already infected by the thing. That's not all. The thing could infect and wipe out all of humanity in no time if it gets back to civilization. That's a real bummer, especially since the body they found at the Norwegian station isn't completely dead yet. Fuck me! That scream is bone-chilling. There is no time to rest though. Trying to stop the thing from getting back to civilization, Blair decides to wreck MacReady's helicopters, he destroys the communication station, and he even kills the remaining sled dogs. Oh, fuck that guy. Since anyone could be the thing, the team now starts to distrust each other more and more, going as far as locking each other up.
I'm not gonna harm anybody, and there's nothing wrong with me. And if there was, I'm all better now. I'd like to come back inside. Now you got my promise.
Are we just going to ignore the news in his room? Okay. Even more people turn up dead before this happens.
Clear!
Clear?
Okay, that's actually pretty cool. It takes a bunch of dead people before the team comes up with a simple task to figure out who's infected by the thing. Man, those effects look really great. But this kill is somehow more hilarious as it should be. Guess what? It's time for the big finale. Blair disappears, and the remaining survivors find a flying saucer he built. Guess it's safe to say that he's infected by the thing. Our friend Childs here disappears, just in time for the thing to destroy the camp's generator. Not a bad idea. Without the heat, the remaining survivors will freeze to death, and it can also go into hibernation until a rescue team shows up. MacReady and the others are content with dying, but are determined to blow up the station to take the monster with them. 2 more people are assimilated by the thing, indicating that it's time for our hero's one-liner.
Fuck you too!
The movie ends with Childs and MacReady as the only survivors. The 2 men share a drink while awaiting their frosty death. Well, that was John Carpenter's The Thing. As always, let's talk about the positives first. There's nothing to nag about the story. As this was my first time viewing of the movie, I was instantly captivated and ensnared by it. I wasn't expecting that the hunt for a seemingly innocent dog would escalate into a gory tale of isolation, distrust, and survival. The characters act how you would think they would do in that situation, going from peacefully coexisting at the station to doing everything to assure their own survival. Ennio Morricone's work is solid as always and fits the movie perfectly. And I do think John Carpenter himself sneaked a little musical reference to Halloween in there. What I most enjoyed in this movie is the Thing itself. The threat of a microscopic creature being able to mimic every life form perfectly is just unsettling, and it is a great way to further sow distrust between the characters. Even us, the audience, can't be sure who's a friend or foe. The Thing is no mindless killing machine either. It only attacks when it feels threatened. Once you know that the dog from the beginning is the Thing, and you watch the movie back, doesn't it seem like it's scouting the station, trying to get an overview of the situation? Maybe even to plan an escape? In this scene it even seems like it's awaiting MacReady's return to learn what they found out at the Norwegian station. And let's not forget the Thing's mangled and gory transformations. It's no wonder that the Thing was a big inspiration for Dead Space's necromorphs. And last but not least, I really enjoyed the movie's ending. Yes, MacReady and Childs are the only survivors, but since Childs has been absent for a while, and we didn't see MacReady after the big explosion, there is a high probability that one of them is infected by the Thing. All that aside, the ending doesn't leave you with a triumph. They may have beaten the Thing, but sooner or later, both of them are going to freeze to death. That's unless you take the John Carpenter endorsed PS2 game into consideration, where it turns out that Childs dies and MacReady survives. Somehow. On to the negatives. To be honest, there practically is nothing I didn't enjoy about this movie. Okay, you would probably think I would flip my shit about all the animal deaths, but for once, I think it's okay. You see, in the case of the Thing, the deaths of our fluffy friends serve a purpose. In the first instance, it is used to introduce the Thing and to establish its assimilation abilities. In the second instance, the killing of the sled dog serves the purpose to trap the research team at the camp. If Blair wasn't already infected at this point in time, you could even argue that he killed the dogs to prevent the Thing to assimilate them to escape again. Maybe he just wanted to prevent what went down with the Norwegians. The dogs' deaths aren't senseless or just a way to get an emotion out of the audience, so no negatives here. The only thing that irked me a little bit is the reveal of the Thing to be an alien. There's nothing wrong with that, just don't show the UFO at the beginning of the movie and keep it a surprise. Alright, let's see where the Thing ranks on my scale. I declare the Thing to be... scary. The Thing offers a chilling story, lots of body horror, gore, and amazing creature effects. If you're looking for something to creep and weird you out, while dwelling into the theme of isolation, you should definitely check this movie out. Well, that's it for today. Next week we will take a look at another monster movie, namely The Mist. Thank you guys so much for watching, I hope I see you in the next episode. Bye bye.